Well, it is undoubtedly one of the most eagerly anticipated fixtures in the English game, as two historical heavyweights square up to each other, ready to go blow for blow in what remains one of the game's intense rivalries. There are some that argue, and with some validity, that the significance of this fixture has diminished to a small extent since its heyday back in the 90s and mid-2000s, when these two teams were lapping up the line. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
De Ligt. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Someone I really like a lot, Peter, is Matthijs de Ligt. You can't get much better than him when it comes to taking the ball up the pitch into midfield and then linking up with his midfielders and his attackers, sometimes driving even further forward. He really is amongst the very best in the world at doing this.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Martinelli. No, that's been intercepted. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ødegaard with the short one. A lot of space ahead of him. Saka! Now and in again. Goal! Arsenal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
After 16 minutes is number 9, Gabriel Jesus.
Arsenal take the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And he's picked out the run. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Martinelli. Bruno Fernandes. Chooses to go crossfield. Diogo Dalot running with the ball. Oh, super find. Garnacho! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Now it's Havertz. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Havertz! That is good strength. Saka. It's Gabriel Jesus! Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Is number 9, Gabriel Jesus.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Ahmad. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Bruno Fernandes. Saliba. And Gabriel. White. Distributed tidily. Saka.
That's good play from him.
White. And that has been cleared. Played back in. Now the finish! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Odegaard really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Havertz. Havertz takes control of it and he's on the move. Odegaard. And that's been intercepted. Nicely spread. Ahmad.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
We are into stoppage time. Shifted it to the flank. Gabriel attempts a clearance. He's got... There's the hit! Gabriel with the clearance. And we hit half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Arsenal head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we're already back underway here. Well seen, saw that coming. Martinelli. Oh, they could break here. Strong running down that left flank. That's tidy.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's the chance to counter. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, that's a key interception. Ahmad. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Saliba. for Rice. Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Saka. Real chance! He scores! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
So time for
After
change,
66
and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 11.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Martinelli, Havertz. Martinelli moves wide and looking to get onto this. Rice, picked out brilliantly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Havertz, Martinelli, Zinchenko. Now it's Martinelli, Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot has created one goal already. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gabriel. Now White. Ødegaard. Havertz. Martinelli. Martinelli! Oh, he can pounce on that. And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
So now we're going to get
After
those
82
changes we have been
minutes,
expecting.
Number
Zirkzee
8.
getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Arsenal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. 5 minutes left on the clock. Havertz. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Well played right, Gabriel Jesus. Big chance! No mistake! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Arsenal tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Time.
Bruno Fernandes. Can he finish? It's in! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Well, that is one way to stop him. It's a sweet ball, that. Face to face with the keeper. And the finish! They've done it! They're back within reach! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Gabriel Jesus, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Arsenal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling quality.